sure you know that for us in Coscharis, we always want to deliver is to deliver that value of money, value of valuable things. And this time around, this is going to be another unique one from the Coscharis group as an entity. Because this time around, we are having a unique kind of collaboration, if you call it, between two sister companies within the Coscharis group family. Of course, these two entities are Coscharis Motors PLC and Coscharis Mobility Limited. As we are aware, Coscharis Motors has that unique privilege of representing some iconic brands that are globally respected, which also cut across from the premium, what we call the luxury brands, to the budget brands. From what the brand you can call the pick of the pack, from the Rolls Royce down to what we all commonly call as the German machine, the BMW, down to the Jaguar Land Rover, down to the iconic French brand that is like the latest baby in the Coscharis Motors portfolio, the Renault. Of course, the Morris Garages is also very much there. And the last but not the least, the Ford, that I'm sure we can all afford. These are some of the iconic brands that you know Coscharis Motors represents. And when we say represent in terms of delivering the places experience that is expected of the delivery from those brands. The franchise ownership is not just about the sales, but also the after sales. You agree with me? It's not about just selling a car. There is no probably brand new car that's not a good car. At least, worst case scenario, it's going to still serve you 1 or 2 years. But what is unique about the Coscharis Motors offering is that we sell the car and we stay with you, and that is the after sales, which you can also segment into getting the original parts for these vehicles. And apart from getting the original cars, you can also mess it up if you don't have the right tools. Coscharis Motors also has invested so much on investing on the tools to fix those parts. Likewise, fixing the parts with the right tools will also not be a complete busy if you don't have the right technical person to do that. So all this comes handy in terms of Coscharis Motors delivering those things. This time around, you also have another sister firm, and I'm sure that is why we are here. This is not the first time we are here. Coscharis Mobility Limited. Of course, the exclusive representative also of that global brand of Sixt. Definitely, we can talk about their pedigree when it comes to logistics. So I try to give this background to know that the two sister firms coming together is for a very important and unique objective. And what is the objective here today, which I'm sure the managing director of Mobility is to share with you. He has a speech to read out there. But I'm just laying this background to say that we are trying to see how we can deliver that value, taking into consideration our current economic situation in the country. This is unique. Ordinarily, I would sit here with a lot of banks saying, okay, if you need any Coscharis Motors vehicle, just go to bank A or bank B. But this time around, we're saying that service beyond that is what mobility is also going to deliver. So, what I would say, we're presenting an offer to say that walk into any Coscharis Motors showroom, pick up any of the fantastic brands that interest you, just pay a token, a percentage, the mobility takes care of the rest of the deal. That is the edited version. Someone's going to give you the Genesis to Revelation of the version. So I hereby introduce again Mr. Chibuno, who is the managing director of Coscharis Mobility, to shed more light. Then we take your questions and clarifications. Once again, we thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you.
Yeah, once again, let me extend our warm invitation to our partners. You are our partners. We have been here several times. You are here when this company was launched about 7 years ago at the Core Hotel. You are here when we celebrated our 1 year, second year, when we launched our Driving Academy, when we also launched our college department. So we're also having you again today. He has given you a clear explanation of why we are here. I just want to say a lot about Coscharis Mobility Limited. It's a subsidiary of Coscharis Group. You are one of that. We commenced a business 2014 as a leasing company, a logistic company, a car rental company. As of today, we can stand here and tell you that we are ranking, if not second, third in the industry. As a company that started some few years ago, we are currently operating in many cities of this country. We are Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Enugu, Kano, Kaduna. Like in Uyo, we are also in Calabar, rendering, leasing, and logistics services. If you come to Lagos today, we are operating in almost all the 5-star hotels. We're Legend Hotel, we're Eco Hotel, we're Edison Blue Hotel, we're Torrenta Hotel, we're 4 Point Hotel, and we soon go to Sheraton Hotel in Kenya. Our services are very simple. We render the normal car rental business. We render fleet management, which is a leasing, under operating lease. We also offer our haulage services. We also into staff resource. And we also have our driving academy. All are in the circle of logistics. And today we have invited you to once again, with our parent company, give you something that will help Nigerians to drive the cars they desire to drive. So once again, we welcome you. On behalf of the entire team from both Coscharis Mobility Limited and Coscharis Motors PS respectively, we humbly welcome you, our dear media partners, to this media party today to officially unveil our latest offering to once again delight both our numerous loyal customers and potential new customers. So what we're unveiling today is for our existing customers who has been with us in these last 7 years and in several years that Coscharis Group has existed, and also to those our potential customers. You will agree with us that scarcity of cash flow with both individual and corporate entities has been a challenge towards purchasing of necessities. We all know what has happened in the last 2 years. COVID-19 that came in, has affected both the government and private sector and individuals, has affected people not having that cash flow to be able to purchase things that they need to purchase. And you will agree that having cars is one of those challenges people are having today. You might not raise the 20 million, the 25 million to just walk up to a showroom and buy those cars. Such needs clearly include the purchase of automobile, which is the solution we are offering Nigerians today with our fantastic offer. And what are we saying? Simple. Pick any vehicle brand of your choice from any Coscharis Motors showroom nationwide. Leverage on our instrumental payment courtesy of Coscharis Mobility. Walk into any showroom, pick that BMW, pick that Ford Ranger, pick that Ford Explorer, pick that Renault, pick that Jaguar and Rover, make a down payment between 10 and 30%, and the rest is for us. You can pick this car and drive this car within 7 days. Surely you cannot afford to mix in this window of opportunities to own a vehicle at this period with ease and peace of mind. This collaboration between the two sister companies within the Coscharis Group is definitely going to be a watershed within the auto sector in Nigeria, going by the strong pedigree of the two entities as an industry leaders in auto sales, after sales and logistics industry. So it's a marriage within the same family. That makes the big stronger, which means it's not a marriage outside the family. As I pick in the car, I'm talking to my elder brother, who's Coscharis Group. I say, look, this guy needs the car. He makes it faster for us. I'm not talking to any third party. And that's what Coscharis Group is known for. Well, as you know today, Coscharis Motors invariably portfolio as the inclusive representative of global brand. You know them very well. You know the brand that we portray. We talk about the Rolls Royce, the BMW, the Mini, the Jaguar, the Land Rover, the Ford, Renault, and Morris Garage. Provides several options for dissenting buyers to pick from as a matter of choice. So we have the higher brand, one lower brand vehicle. So what we're offering today is for the higher class and the middle class, even the lower class. Which means I can afford a BMW, but I can afford a Ford, I can afford a Renault. So we're offering a showcase of so many brands you can pick from and enjoy it. Now, Coscharis Mobility, as you know very well, had the branches representing 6 in Nigeria, 6 in more than 120 countries, and we have strongly in the last 7 years represented this company 6 very well. That is why some years ago we won an award as the most growing franchise in the Global 6 family. And they are happy with that partnership. For the service we are launching today, the steps are very simple. Identify the vehicle of your choice, as I've said before, in any of our showrooms. Make initial deposit from 10 to 30%. The vehicle will become yours. Then you pay the balance over a period of time. These are things you see outside this country. And why can't you have it here? Today, we are making it possible that you can have this done. Coscharis Mobility Limited, as a leasing company and not a bank, is showcasing this service with the following. You might say, why can't I go to bank? We're a leasing company, and leasing companies are known for the following things where you shouldn't go to the banks. One, fast track transaction. You don't need to open an account with us. We're not telling you to go and bring a grandmother's birth certificate. So within 7 days of you having that desire to drive that car, we'll fast track the process. There's no bureaucracy here. It's just within 30 seconds and it's done. Flexible in terms. We are very flexible. We look at you, we review who you are, where you are working, and we customize our service to suit you. So we're not saying, oh, it must be 10%, it must be 20%, it must be 36 months or 24 months. No, it's flexible. Because we are known for our flexibility and customization. So we customize our service. We look at whom you are, look at their need, and we render the service. Customer service, we don't not just give you this vehicle because it's under finance lease, you maintain. We also follow up on you. How is the vehicle doing? Is there any challenge? Can we help you? The banks will give you the vehicle and that ends it. We're going to follow up on you. Our customer service will follow up on you to know how you're doing, how you're enjoying the vehicle. Is there any way we can help you? Continuous support through this period. So the marriage we're going to have with you will continue to this period, which means we'll inspect the vehicle, we'll send you a feedback form, you tell us how the vehicle is performing, and there are things we need to improve. So we're selling fast track transaction, flexibility in terms, customer service, customized service and customer service, and continuous support throughout the marriage. The beauty of this partnership is to jointly delight our common stakeholders with combo and existing options from the brand of vehicles to pick. Let me also say this. What Coscharis Mobility does is as follows. If you cannot buy that vehicle outright, you can lease the vehicle through operating lease, which means we'll give you the vehicle, we'll give you a driver, we'll maintain the vehicle, we'll fuel the vehicle, we'll license the vehicle, we'll do everything for you. If the vehicle breaks down, we'll give you replacement. If you don't want that offer, you go for finance lease, which means you buy the vehicle, pay down, make down payment, and we'll finance it. If you cannot do that, you can rent the vehicle. So I cannot buy outright, I cannot do operating lease, I cannot do finance lease, I can rent this vehicle. So you have no excuse of not driving that vehicle you want to drive. That's what we are offering. So we need to add it all. Oh, I need a driver. We'll give you the driver. I need to train my driver. We'll train your driver to be able to drive you well across the country. So these are things that we're showcasing to. So ladies and gentlemen, as of the press, we count on you as our ever reliable media partners to give the expected publicity.